Hello everyone, this is Kate with Scotland Ray Marketing. Today I want to go over how to create a direct mailer using the pre-made templates by KWRI. So the first thing we want to do is, of course, log into Command. The second thing we want to do is navigate to the Campaigns applet on the left-hand side. It looks like a megaphone and it will say Campaigns when you hover over that. From there, we're going to select, oh, that's not correct. It should open this screen. The next thing we want to select is create a campaign. We're going to determine what type of campaign. Again, we're doing direct mailer. We want to send this to a home. I'm going to do tip video. We'll do 9/23/25. And we're going to advertise a listing for this one, okay? So I'm going to do create a campaign. And now I want to go ahead and search for the property that I would like to use, okay? So first thing is you want to make sure you're searching by property address, MLS number, or listing agent, depending on which one. You want to make sure if you need to adjust the status, if this is your listing, or you need to view all, okay? Now, once we've done that, I'm going to go ahead and search the property address that I have here. This one is the one I'm looking for at the top. I can still change the listing if I need to, but we're going to go ahead and move down to content. Now you have two options for the content. Use the templates provided by KWRI or upload your own custom design. We're using the pre-made templates, so we're going to stay right here. We have 4 different template options. I'm going to wait to select the template until I've added a photo. Adding a photo gives you a better idea visually of what your card will look like. So that is always my recommendation. But once you've pulled your listing, you should have the address populated, the listing price, the bedrooms, bathrooms, as well as the full description from the MLS. Now, your character limit, I always recommend waiting until you've decided on your postcard to adjust that or trim it. Your character limit will vary based on the size of your card, okay? Now moving down, we're going to go ahead and select a listing photo. Now, generally, you can come in here and select your listing photo. It will pull from the MLS. However, I've seen a little bit of a hiccup here with these pulling. So just go ahead and upload your own photo. I'm going to go ahead and browse, and we're going to grab my photo right here. And once I have my photo, my preview on the right is going to update. This is when it's a great time to determine which card you like the look of the best, okay? 4x6, 6x9. You have 2 6x11. One is a modern, one is a contemporary. So determine which one you like. I'm going to go with the 6x9 for today. And then, of course, we need to go ahead and trim down this description because it is way too long for this postcard. All right, so now we are under our limit. That description is going to show on the back of the card. Okay, so you can preview both the front and the back. Moving down, you want to go ahead and grab your agent photo. This generally will pull from the marketing profile. However, I've seen that not pulling recently, so just go ahead and upload that. Now you have your photo, your name, your email, and your phone number should pull from the marketing profile. However, in this phone number field, go ahead and click into that box and hit the space bar on your keyboard just to format that correctly. And then we're going to go ahead and save. Now, once you're done, you're going to go to your market center. This should again pull from your marketing profile. However, you may need to grab that zip code. Let me grab one really quick. We'll plug that in. Verify the address. It's going to let you know if there's a correct address that it found. Confirm. Then you're going to determine your targeting, okay? This is dependent on who you're trying to send these to. It will generally pull from the listing address if that is what you selected as your purpose, okay? You can also switch to your database. And then you can save and move to your budget. How many cards would you like to send? How much money would you like to spend? Do you want to send them first class or standard? You can decide all of those things and then go ahead and move over to configure targeting. Now there's one last thing I want to show you before we do that, and that is this tracking feature. That will appear on the back of your card. This is only available when you are using the pre-made templates, okay? If you're using a custom, you need to add the QR code to your design in order to have a QR on your postcard, okay? So only available in the KW templates. If you turn on that little tracker though, and you determine where you want that QR to go to, your agent site, a specific property page, whatever you'd like, is going to then put a QR code onto your template. Now from here, you can again hit that configure targeting, go ahead and move to the next page. And once that loads, this is where you can then get very specific with who you would like to send this postcard to, okay? You can specifically target a specific neighborhood by using the draw feature and drawing on the map. You can adjust single family or multifamily. If you see a dot with a number, that is going to let you know how many units are at that specific property. You can remove that and it will fill in another section. You can also restore it. You can adjust bedrooms, square footage, the year the home was built, the last time it was sold, and the last sold for. Again, you can adjust your postage. You can send yourself a copy. Keep in mind, your cost does go up if you send yourself one. And then it will send you a copy of that to your market center address, okay? And once you're done with this, you go ahead and hit next. It will take you through processing the payment, what that mailing looks like time-wise, and you're all set from there, okay? I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions at all, you can always reach out to our support team at support@scottleroymarketing.com. We would be happy to help. Have a wonderful day.